Hey, what's up, everybody? So, if you recall, I made several videos in 2019 when everybody was talking, the media, all the news outlets was talking about the bond yield curve inverting. And I made several videos saying that I didn't think it was the end of the world. Um, in fact, I thought the economy was pretty strong. For the most part, every time job numbers came out, job numbers beat expectations. There was a couple of months where they kind of stayed flat or kind of disappointed a little bit, but for the most part, job numbers have been beating expectations. And I made a lot of videos talking about the forecast of silver. I thought silver and gold, for the most part, would stay flat or stay a little bit lower. Now, gold is, in my opinion, gold is a little bit expensive. Silver's kind of still in that spot where I'm not really stacking a whole lot. I'm just kind of holding. It's kind of in that gray area right around um, $17. But um, I never bought into a recession. A lot of people were calling, a depression a worse recession than 2008. And even though we do have massive debt in this country, over $22 trillion worth of debt, but for the most part, people are working. Um, every time the job numbers come out, jobs are increasing, unemployment is decreasing. Um, uh, for the most part, people who want a job has a job. Yes, there are probably people who are struggling. I'm not going to debate that. That's all. Unfortunately, that's always going to be the case. And of course, these are just my opinions. But as we're looking at CNBC, now, this article is a couple days old. I wanted to make a video about this, but I didn't have the opportunity a couple days ago when this article first came out. Um, so this is a couple days old. As you can see right here, it's December 18th, and today is December 20th. Um, but stock market is at all-time highs. Silver and gold is kind of maintaining. It's not really going down. It's not really going up. It's kind of flat. Um, and I think the reason is because, even though right now it's pretty good in the United States, other parts of the world is not as fortunate as we are. Um, and of course, we have impeachment. Impeachment, I think that's already been baked into the market. Um, it was a foregone conclusion that Donald Trump was going to be impeached in the House, and nothing really going to happen as far as the Senate because it is all a sham, in my opinion. But so this CNBC article is saying the thing that freaked everyone out about a recession is now moving in the opposite direction. And I kind of saw this coming. I'm no expert when it comes to the economy, but I don't think you really need to be an expert when jobs numbers come out and they keep on going up or keep on beating expectations. Um, I don't think you really need to be an economy expert to see that things in this country, not everywhere else, but in this country, things are pretty good at the moment. Now, is there going to be a recession? Sure, at some point. I mean, it's we are going to have a recession. In my perspective, I just don't think it's going to be before the 2020 election. Now, if Donald Trump were to lose and say lose to a Elizabeth Warren, then I think a recession is going to be more and more likely to happen if a socialist becomes president. But let's take a look at this article real quick. It says the yield curve, which flashed the biggest recession signal in more than 10 years, and sent shockwaves through the financial markets just a few months ago, is now signaling that things are just fine. I thought things were just fine when they were talking about this. But anyway, I digress. In fact, it's saying things are more than just fine. It's pointing to a faster economy ahead. Now, I think this is great news. Now, yes, I do stack silver, I do stack gold for uh, for protection against economic trouble, right? But I don't root for it. I do not root for it. I have much more in 401k and IRA than I do in silver and gold. Silver and gold is kind of, that hedge against inflation, protection against economy problems. But it's not something that I root for. I know there are people who do root for it, people who took all their money out of their 401ks and IRAs and put everything that they have into silver and gold. But I do believe in a balanced portfolio. Have a little bit in silver and gold, have a little bit in a 401k or an IRA. Unfortunately, well, I did sell the only stock that I had. I did sell um, because I kind of sort of did buy into a little bit. I bought into that we were going to go into a recession. I didn't want to lose the money that I had in my one stock that I owned, and I sold it. I sold it for a profit. Um, but it was less than 1 year, so it's going to be short-term capital gains, and now it's up, I believe, 20% from where I sold it. So that's unfortunate, but it's never bad to take a little bit of money off the table and make a little bit of money, um, even though you're gonna have to pay a little bit more taxes on it. So anyway, it says here the spread between the 2-year Treasury yield and that of the 10-year note climbed to 28.7 basis points on Wednesday. It's the highest level since November 2018. Um, and there was also trade. Now, who knows if this trade deal is actually going to get the first part of the trade deal, phase one? Who knows if it's ever going to actually get signed by President Xi? I don't think they actually want a deal, to be honest. They don't care. That's my opinion. I don't think President Xi cares about his economy. He's got, all he cares about is himself and his communist government. That's my opinion. Um, so I mean, market's going to go up, market's going to get down, it's going to go up, it's going to go down. Silver and gold's going to go up, it's going to go down. Every time there's more talk and positive talk about the trade deal, negative talk about the trade deal, the market's going to fluctuate. That's just what it does. But and as far as a trade war, we haven't seen a lot of things become more expensive because of the trade war. It really hasn't had a impact. Um, in fact, a lot of people, I think a lot of people are spending a lot of money for Christmas this year. I think the fourth quarter GDP, when it comes out, I think is going to be pretty good, but that will remain to be seen. So let's take a look and see what the markets are looking like right now. Let's look at silver, let's look at gold, let's look at the stock markets and see what everything is looking like. All right, so stocks look like, or the stock market looks like it is going to be up once again. It says here, stocks set to rise as S&P 500 notches fourth consecutive weekly gain. So the Dow right now is up plus 39. S&P is up plus $3, and the NASDAQ futures is up about $18. So stock market at all-time highs. I know some people are going to say it's a bubble, and possibly it is, but I think this bubble, if we're in a bubble, is going to continue to go up. And I don't think the bubble is going to pop while this current administration is in office. So that's just my opinion. None of this is financial advice, just my opinion. Let's go ahead and take a look at silver and gold. All right, so we are looking at, let's get rid of this. We are looking at the silver markets are open for silver and for gold. We're looking at Kitco.com. Silver is up actually pretty big this morning. Silver is up 6 cents. I mean, not too horribly big, but I mean, when it's up over 1/4%, that's a decent uptick in silver. And so let's take a look at gold, see what gold is doing. Gold is up. Let's get rid of that. Um, Gold is up point 0.03%, and up 40 cents. So a little bit. So both silver and gold are both up. All the markets, stock markets, and the metals markets are up right now. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Appreciate everybody for watching and listening. Let me know what you believe silver and gold is going to do in the upcoming year in 2020. And let me know what you think about the outlook of the economy in the comment section below. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.